Here's Broadway Maven co-host Mateo Chavez Lewis.
What would you do if you couldn't dance anymore? And they sing this song called What I Did for Love. And it's a very beautiful song, and it's very bittersweet. And that's what we're going to talk about, is how the music that Marvin Hamlish has composed makes it feel so bittersweet what they're singing. It starts like this. Oops. Kiss today goodbye, the sweetness and the sorrow. Wish me luck the same to you. Already very, very emotional and very bittersweet. And the reason is because it's going between kind of minor and major. So it's mostly set in a major key, but then it borrows a little bit from the minor key. I want to show you that. So it's time for a music theory lesson. Nobody panic. We'll get through it very, very quickly. And I'm going to actually unblur my background so that now you can see my messy desk, but you can also see the keys. And that's very important. So look at this. We're in C major, which means that the major scale is all of the white keys, right? Just the white keys. So if I go outside of the white keys, if I press a single black key, that's not going to be a note from the major scale. We know that. And this only works in C major, but we are in C major, so it works. I mean like the white and black keys visual. So check this out. The sweetness and the sorrow. Right? All white keys, and then wish me luck the same. There's that one black note there, right? That's the one note that's borrowed from the major, from the minor key. We have the major scale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's supposed to sound like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The minor scale is 1, 2, flat 3, 4, 5, flat 6, flat 7, 8. So basically the difference between the major scale and the minor scale is that the third, sixth, and seventh notes are just lowered in the minor scale. So it makes the minor scale feel darker. It makes it feel sadder because it has that flatness to it, which makes it a much darker sound. Compare that to, right, where it's normal. 6, 6, 7, 8 instead of 6, 7, 8. You know, like that's much darker, that's much scarier, it's much sadder.
Please like and subscribe.
And so, in order to express this bitterness, we go from the major scale to the minor scale. So we have major, 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 and wish minor me luck the same, major to you. Then it goes on, and we have this, it repeats basically the exact same thing. What I did for love, there's that note again. That flat 6, that's the most important note, the flat 6. What I did for love, what I did for love. Look, my eyes are dry. So then it repeats the same thing again.
Join our free weekly Broadway appreciation classes at thebroadwaymaven.com.
Then we get to this new section. And David pointed out this morning, very astutely, this is an AABA. So if you've been to the Broadway Maven a lot, we've talked about song form, and we've talked about AABA song form. This is an example of that. We get to this new section that goes, gone, love is never gone, as we travel on, love's what we'll remember. And that leads us into the last chorus. Kiss today, goodbye. Right? But what leads us into that chorus is a combination of major and minor as well. We have love's what we'll remember there's that flat 6. Member, minor, major, leads us back to the chorus. Minor, major, instead of normally it would just be major, 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 right? That's if the whole cadence was in major. But we have this minor, major, and that combination of minor and major is what makes it sound so bittersweet and so tragic, because, you know, they're singing about, oh, if I could never sing again, I would be proud to have devoted my life to the art form that I did, you know, but I'm also saying goodbye to something. So it's this pride and this sadness, this major and this minor. And that push and pull of light and dark is what makes this song so complex emotionally, and that's the powerful part of it. And of course it ends in a really powerful way. It ends, of course, with we did what we had to do. Won't forget, can't regret what I did for love. What I did for love. What I did for love. Right? That is just major to minor, major to minor. What I did for love, major, 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 minor. What I did for love, major, 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 minor. What I did for love. And then it ends on that beautiful major chord. So it's like, it's got so much of this light and dark, this push and pull, and it all comes from that one note, the flat 6, which is not in the major scale, right? You would think a song based on the major scale would never use the flat 6. It would use the normal 6, the natural 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's how major scale goes. Those are the notes that you would think a song based on the major scale should use. But instead, we use the flat 6, which is from 1, 2, flat 3, 4, 5, flat 6, flat 7, 8, which is the minor scale. So there we go. That one note is borrowed from the minor scale. Everything else is major, but it's that one note that gives it that splash of bittersweetness. And that's why I think the song is so powerful.
Join our free weekly Broadway appreciation classes at thebroadwaymaven.com. The Broadway Maven's Weekly Blast comes out every Thursday. It contains essays, reviews, YouTube gems, surveys, and more. And then there's a YouTube channel, which has more than 150 videos on all aspects of musical theater. Recent videos include a Broadway settings quiz, Why Wicked Sounds Magical, Broadway's Heartthrobs, the nude scene in Hair, and did Star Wars rip off The Wizard of Oz? And here's a video I think you'll like.